Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is Pokemon
This
Insurgents.
is Pokemon Insurgents. Part 16.
And today we are going to be checking out Metchi Town. And as you can see, I'm already in front of the breeder house. I'm guessing it's the breeder house. I don't know what else this cool roof would be about. It's a nest, a giant nest with Pokemon eggs. See, it's the daycare, as I like to call the breeder house. It sounds bad. The name I gave it sounds worse or really bad. Daycare sounds better. I always forget it's called daycare because I call it breeder house. I help take care of the precious Pokemon of trainers. Any Pokemon you'd like to have raised, you can leave in my husband's care. Oh, nice. It's like the traditional, because now it actually looks like a breeder house, because instead of an old couple, it's like young workers, young breeders. But it's like the original design of the daycare. It's so cute too with the egg nest out top. Okay, let's start here with this guy feeding Spearows. We're doing a thing where we just talk to everyone in town. And it might take up the whole episode and it might not. I don't know. I've been living here in Metchi for as long as I can remember. Back then, our only source of food came from that berry patch. But then we learned to farm and fish. And our town has only grown since. These berry patches. Let's talk to the Spearows. I'm hoping one of them has an item. They're just saying row over and over. Come on, lucky Spearow. No, okay, they're just wild Spearows with nothing to offer. Is this the berry patch? I can't pick any berries though. Let's talk to this guy. A lot of travelers find this town tricky to find their way out of. You are actually supposed to go south, down the river. That's cool. It's usually just a cave or a forest or like a path. A Shuckle. Oh, Shuckle looks so cute. Oh, he turns his head, not his whole body, to face me. Shuckle. Shuck. Shuck. Let's talk to her. Oh, will you be using the daycare in our town? You might find this useful if you want to become a Pokemon breeder. A destiny knot. It helps you master Pokemon genetics. I've never used Destiny Knot, so I don't know what it's about. I'll check it out later. I wish I had a boyfriend. Dot, dot, dot. That's it. So weird. It's a book that reads Pokemon World Tournament. The Pokemon World Tournament is a world-class tournament that moves around the world every decade. It has existed in many prominent locations, such as Unova or Salcra. The next location for the Pokemon World Tournament will be the Tauren region. Yes, my hometown. However, that location is still undergoing development. The Pokemon World Tournament is famous for hiring a variety of well-known trainers for people to battle against. Trainers such as Steven, I think he's dead in this universe, Blaine, Cynthia, and even the legendary Red have all made appearances at the tournament. However, due to a lack of prominent trainers in the last decades, the tournament has fallen into disrepair. Go get Gary, he'd love it. But he's a scientist now. I don't know if he does battling anymore. Many Torrent inhabitants have stated they've made it their goal to bring it back to its former glory. Okay, cool. It's probably gonna be whenever I defeat the Elite Four or something like that. Like a endgame thing. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, I missed this guy. In my opinion, the best Pokemon are the ones with the best movesets. Like Smeargle, he has the biggest moveset of any Pokemon. Cool. Two people to talk to. Oops. We used to have a nasty Rattata infestation in the forest east of here. Luckily, a few of us were able to band together to clear it out. Oh yes, we repurposed the space for secret bases, which was a fantastic idea. We've made a ton of money from that industry already. You're about to get more from me. This town was named after Metchi, one of the gym leaders here when the region was first founded. She had a fairy type gym. She went undefeated as long as she was here. She retired eventually, and we named the town after her because of her winning streak. In place of her gym, we built secret bases to sell to newcomers. Why don't you try buying one? I thought it was because of the Rattata infestation. I'm confused. Is this one of those things where the rumors just got out of hand on how it started, and no one really knows how it started? Hey, check this out. If your Pokemon would faint when taking damage, this item lets you live at 1 HP. I got a focus band. Huh, you thought I meant a focus sash, didn't you? I don't know, I wouldn't know. Oh, there's a clown up there, all creepy. Oh, it's the taxi, never mind. Let's talk to this guy. I ran all the way here from the Kanto region. Oh my god, you're crazy. I can't feel my feet. Talk about cross country, am I right? Badum-toots. I don't know why I said badum-toots. Okay, we're going back here to talk to the people we missed before we start going in the houses. I saw some young girl running into town earlier. It was probably Nora, and this guy was placed here to warn me, but I didn't talk to anyone. I could hear her clomping across the bridge from inside my house. Nora, how inconsiderate. I heard that the legendary Kami trio are hidden somewhere in the region. Isn't that incredible? Here in the Tauren region. This bald guy wants to talk to me so bad. He's quiet here in Metchi Town. Nowadays, not much happens here. That's good, that's good. Let's talk to this guy. I moved to Metchi Town after living in Helios City for a year. The small town feel of this place really appeals to me over Helios. The sound of the birds chirping, the river roaring. I absolutely love it here. Nice. I think that's everyone outside of the houses. So let's just go into the first house real quick. A swallow. Swallow low. He's flying indoors. Would you like to buy this egg off of me? I found it on my journey and I hardly need it. I'll give it to you for $3,000. Yeah, why not? Sounds reasonable. It's a Pokemon egg. And plus I can make up that money when I go back and train in Route 3. Well then, here you are. Did I get it? That's probably in my PC. Well, we're gonna have to put that in our team and have it hatch. I moved to Metchi Town so I can get myself a secret base. Oh my god, I'm so excited. One of you guys in the comments, I think it was John again, he said the secret bases are really close. I think it was right after my gym battle. Who knew the secret bases were 2 episodes right after? That is really close. It's super fun to decorate it out with stuffed Pokemon plushies or statues. I wonder if they're gonna have the musical notepads on it. I love those, but I never actually made music with it, and I'd love to try now that I'm older. I forgot to check out the bookshelf. TV. Nope, still nothing. What? Pre-calculus, why? It's a book that reads Pre-calculus, Volume 4. I guess I'm reading it. I'm so glad I read this. Why would you read this? You're on an adventure with Pokemon. Who cares? Oh my god, that was good. Why did they put it in here? Okay, next houses, I guess. Oh, actually, I want to get my Pokemon egg and heal up my Pokemon right now. Just so while we're walking around, we're also hatching our egg. Let's heal them up and get my egg. Who should I put away? Okay, we have to see you again. Nice. That trash can kind of looks like it's on the edge of the counter. Someone's PC was opened. Deposit. Who should I deposit? I guess for now we could put Sandy away because he's pretty high up there. Actually, no, I want to bond more with Sandy, so I think for now I'm gonna put Hunter or Cassie in, and I'm gonna go get my egg. Withdraw Pokemon egg. Yes, I love how round and bouncy they are. So cute. Okay. Actually, let's check out a bomb too. I think I'll put Butterfree down. Okay, now let's He's so creepy. I love it. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's switch them around. I want to actually see Sandy behind me too. Oh my god, he's adorable. I love it. It's great. I love it. It's like earwax following me. And I mean that in a good way. Let's get Bobby juice. Okay. Let's check out his moveset. And thoroughly cunning. Bobby Juice is thoroughly cunning. Curse body may disable a move used on the Pokemon. Okay, so he has Fake Out. He has Curse too. Nice. And Pain Split. Okay. So, Ghost normal type. Weird typing. And we're just gonna have him follow us for now while we talk to everyone. It's a good way to spook people, I guess. Luxray. Aru. I just love spending time with my Pokemon. My Luxray and I have had so many great moments together. This is a breath of fresh air from the guy who was using his Machop as a slave. I get so infuriated just thinking about him. Whoa, a Pomerly is a ghost type. That Luxray just went right through him. Did you guys see it? How is it that in almost every region, it's always a kid that saves the world from the teams? I would understand if there were one or two victories, but that can't be a coincidence. That's because Nintendo's target audience has always been little kids. And the little kids have grown up, have the nostalgia of being little kids, so their demographic technically has not changed. So it's better to play someone who's your age. It's more immersive. So I may be 23, but based on that logic, I'm 10 years old when I'm playing Pokemon again. I'd like to give you a gift. Charge me. TM57. That move has a chance to make your Pokemon stronger when using it. Okay, cool. It's a bug that reads the Infernal Cult. This is probably the opposite of the Abyssal Cult. The Infernal Cult was the very first cult ever created. They primarily specialize in fire types and primarily worship Heatran and Groudon. The reasons are currently unknown. It is, however, known that the Infernal Cult primarily operates in the northern end of the Tauren region. The Infernal Cult is infamous for its use of children in the cult. Oh my god, I'm a child. We were just talking about how our main character's a child. We're gonna get kidnapped again. It's fine. Well, I mean, it's not fine, but we're still in our cult prisoner clothes, so we'll fit right in. There are many separate cases of them kidnapping children from their parents, and those children re-emerging months later to kidnap other children my god, that's so insane. And crazy. But realistic. I'm pretty sure that happens today. Everywhere. Their leader, Senes, faces assault charges in thousands of different areas. Ooh, that guy is long gone. If I were him, I'd be long gone. Alright, next house. It looks like there's a weasel in this house. Maybe I'll have an item. Nope, nothing. Do you know Nora from Midnight Town? She's actually my sister. She grew up in this very household. Oh my god, hello. Do you know about Celebi? I just tell her brother and family and siblings her secrets. Some of the water in the city is darker than the rest. Could that mean there's more water down below? Yeah, that's usually what it means. I wonder how deep it goes. Oh, they're hinting at dive already. It's a book that reads The Dream Realm. The Dream Realm is a location particularly associated with Darkrai. Millions of different dream realms exist, one for each human being. The dream realm is entered when someone begins to dream in the presence of Darkrai. I'm not even gonna try the TV this time. Okay, now let's go check out the Pokemon Center. Apom's tail is really freaking me out a little bit. It looks like a white hand is reaching over, trying to grab me. Which I guess is like the point. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting these guys are the same, no matter which town I go to. Can't stuck to this guy. You should consider getting a secret base. They're all the rage these days. I wonder if these doors behind the bookcases are the secret base. Yeah. Like I unlock it when I get a base or something like that. Okay, let's go out. Oh, trash can. Trash is empty. Let's check the one that floats weird. Okay. We're moving on to the next houses on the other side of this bridge. Right here. So far, there's been like at least one Pokemon in each house in this town. I heard there was a sect of the Rangers somewhere in this region. If only I knew where, though. I'd love to join up. I had Pokemon Rangers. I really actually enjoyed that game. I might show it to you guys sometime. How do the people at the daycare not know what's going on in there? Did they never learn about the Starly and Beedrill or something? That's funny. Starly and Beedrill. The birds and the bees. Oh, the Cubone Kangaskhan relationship. Cubone are always wearing the skulls of their deceased mothers. Oh, it's that Pokemon theory that Cubones are the babies. You know, like Kangaskhan has a baby in their pouch. Actually, I'll just read it. They'll explain question remains, what is a Cubone before its mother dies?
The answer is Kangaskhan.
Cubone is a baby Kangaskhan whose mother has died. When Cubone puts on the skull of its mother, it becomes a different species of Pokemon through methods unknown. I think it's like the same method that a Slowbro becomes Slowking when a Shelter bites its tail. And I think that's the method. It's like evolution triggered by another Pokemon's DNA or genetics. I don't know. But I don't think it would be too far-fetched. Pokemon pun. This is also likely the reason Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Marowak share the same ability. Parental bond. In one case, the child fights with the mother, and in another, the mother fights with a child. Yeah, it was the same theory. I thought it would be a little bit different. I guess it's a very known theory. I'm pretty sure I talked to everybody on the outside. We can always check again later. Mischievous. Thus. Okay, hello Granny. My favorite Pokemon are grass types. You know, if you ever want to try using grass types, this may help. A miracle seed. Oops. I wish I had a girlfriend. ... Can I play matchmaker? Wasn't there a girl who wanted a boyfriend? In the other house. Let's check out the bookshelf. Secret bases. Yay. Yes. The creation of a secret base is the primary source of income for Metchi Town. Any person living in the region is able to talk to someone to purchase them. The most interesting thing is how everyone is able to access a base from any Pokemon Center. I guessed it right. I was kind of hoping it was the underground casino though. Money. It is wildly believed that the secret base manager once communicated with Hoopa, Palkia, or another extra-dimensional Pokemon to allow this to happen. That makes sense. I remember the secret bases, you had to choose one spot, and then that would be your secret base until you moved it. I think I chose like a forest area for mine. I think it was like somewhere in between Fortree City. I'm gonna check if I talk to these people. Okay, I did. Oh yeah, there's more houses down here. I think I talked. This is the girl who wanted the boyfriend, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I have lucky news for you. There's a boy right upstairs. Right up there. Oh, a dead end. Weird. Oh. Who are you? Greetings. Do you know who I am? No, I just asked who are you. Allow me to tell you. I am known as the secret base manager. Trainers from all over the world come to me to purchase and manage their secret bases. You know, you can do a lot of things in your secret base. You can decorate it with trophies, or plushies, or even hire people to work for you. There. You can even visit your friends' secret bases. If you want. You can lay traps around your base to prevent your friends from easily sneaking in. If you want, you can play a fun game of capture the flag with your friends, or visit their friend safaris. So, have I convinced you yet? Would you like to have a secret base? I can let you have one for the price of $5,000. What do you say? 5,000 for a secret base? That's actually quite a lot. I already spent 3,000 on an egg. I wonder if I should just spend it all now and make up for it later, or save up and then buy it. It's not like I'm gonna be using it yet. But what if I get something and I need somewhere to put it? I guess I could drop $5,000 for something I've been wanting for a while now. Sounds good. Thank you very much. I'm so glad we came to an agreement. Now, before you enter, you have to decide on the theme of your base. Let me tell you, you can return to me at any time, and I can change the theme of your base for free. But whenever you change it, your base gets reset. You won't have to buy stuff again, but you'll have to redecorate for sure. With that in mind, which theme would you like to start with? Oh no, I don't know what any of these look like. I'm gonna have to Google it real quick. But before we do that, let me read the options real fast. Forest, Evil Base, Volcano, Frost Castle, Scion Cavern, Mini Evil, Mossy Ruins, Mini Forest, Mini Volcano, and Mini Frost. Alright, I'll be back. Going to Google everything real quick. These are life decisions, important ones. Okay, I'm done Googling, and I'm stuck between Frost Castle and the basic forest. I feel like the forest gives off a more warm, welcoming, friendly, cozy vibe. If I do decide to go in the direction of decorating it that way, it'll be easier with this base. But the Frost Castle is cool, cold, ominous looking kind of aura, and it's like a secret lair kind of base, whereas the forest is like a clubhouse or like a hangout. So I don't know, for now I'm gonna go with forest, just cause I feel like it'll be easier to decorate in the beginning, and maybe when I get more stuff and move along more in the game, I'll switch to Frost Castle. I mean, hey, it's free, right? Sounds fantastic. You can enter your base from the hole in the forest ahead, or in the basement of any Pokemon Center. Just look behind the bookcases. I nearly forgot. What is it? A welcoming gift? My first plushie. you're going to want to customize that base of yours. Am I right?
Use this. A tablet, okay. Pretty modern, high-tech.
Was expecting a plushie. Just use or register that in your menu and customize away. Thank you, Secret Base Manager guy.
Okay, guys. So before we end this episode, I want to check out the secret base we just got. Cause, I mean, come on, we just got it. It'd kind of be a cliffhanger if we didn't check it out this episode. So, we got the forest theme. What's this mailbox? Log in the friends of this collection.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember having friends of ours. Wow, it's huge. What's this? There's grass Pokemon. Okay, so now I get it, friends of ours. Alright. Let's check out this side. They have the cool detailed trees I like that was in front of that guy's house that wants a steel type. Or a Delta Scyther. There's a PC in here. Wow. This is so cool. I love it. Alright, well, I guess that was it. It wasn't that long. Wonder if there's like a tree here, but I can't get to it. There's one over here too. This is so much fun. Oh my god, I can't wait to start decorating it. But I guess we can end the episode in here. Kinda do our outro next to this tree. Yeah, like right here. Looks so cool next to our 8-ball.
We didn't do as much this episode as we did last episode, but the town and city exploration videos do take very long on this channel because I do talk to everyone and check everything out, so makes sense why I can't really get anything done in those episodes. But hey, we did get our secret base,
Which is something cool and different, and I'm actually very excited for.
I do plan to train my Pokemon off camera as usual, and maybe even hatch the egg that I did get. So I will be switching one of my Pokemon out for Fletchinder, cause Fletchinder has Flame Body, which will be useful in helping my egg hatch. So just letting you guys know my plans.
But for now, I hope
You